Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earl with Baseball Talk with Earl Brothers, and today it's going to be a little bit of a shorter video for a recap. Although I will end up tagging into something for a minute after I'm done with the three games, because there was only three games yesterday, so not a whole lot to talk about. But I will be bringing up a topic that people have mentioned. But before we jump into it, thank you guys. We hit 100 subscribers on the channel. Woohoo! Trying to hit 200 now, say by May 1st. So hopefully we can get there. But appreciate you guys. And make sure you guys are following all the social medias, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm trying to grow all of those as well. Now, we'll start off with the three games. We had an early game, which was the Twins and the Royals. Twins 5, Royals 1. And through this game, it was a really solid pitching game because runs didn't really come until 5 out of the 6 runs in this game came out of the 8th and 9th inning. So good pitchers duel. Taj Bradley, a good game for Minnesota. No earned runs, 5 hits in 6 innings, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. He's dropped his ERA down to 0.87 to start the year. So nice start for him. On the opposite side, Cole Reagans, another solid start from him. No earned runs, 4 hits, 6 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, and a walk. So he dropped his ERA down to 3.6. So he actually did not have a good start his first time out, but he did look good yesterday. And the main reason why is you look at the scoring for the first 6 innings. Second inning, there was an error by Salvador Perez trying to pick off a runner and ended up scoring Cody Clemens, gives Minnesota a 1-0 lead. And that's everything for the first 7 innings of the game. To the top of the 8th, Byron Buxton with a sac fly makes it 2-0. Vinny Pasquantino in the bottom half cuts the lead in half for the Royals. So it's now 2-1 Minnesota. And then a home run derby in the 9th inning for the Twins as Matt Wallner hits his second, Cody Clemens hits his first, and Josh Bell hits his second home run of the year. And it ends up being a 5-1 win for the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota gets their second win of the year. They're now 2-4. Kansas City even 500 at 3-3. Ugly game for the Arizona Diamondbacks as the Braves win 17-2. Not a pretty game for them. Ronaldo Lopez looked good for the Braves. 1 earned run, 4 hits and 5 strikeouts. 5 innings, 3 strikeouts and a walk. On the opposite side for the Diamondbacks, Nelson, not a good game. Although only 2 earned runs, 7 given up, 3 hits, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. We'll end up going over all the scoring in a minute. We also had our first time having a position player pitch this year, and that was McCann. James McCann pitched for him, and he allowed up 5 runs. So that was the game was a blowout. McCann came in and got worse. Matt Olson started off in the top of the first with a home run, his first of the year. Dom Smith in the third with a solo shot of his own, his second of the year. Jordan Lawler with his first home run of the season, cut the lead in half down to 2-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. walked in the 5th, making scoring a run. A force out ends up making it a 4-1 game. A double for Matt Olson makes it a 5-1 game. Riley with a double makes it a 7-1 game. Ozzie Albies with a single makes it a 8-1 game. Michael Harris Jr. with a 2-run double makes it a 10-1 game. An 8-run 5th innings for the Braves. Ugly for the Diamondbacks. Mauricio Dubon with his first home run as a Brave makes it 11-1. Yastrzemski with an RBI groundout made it 12-1. And then it got even uglier. They bring in James McCann. Jorge Mateo with his first home run of the season. Matt Olson with a RBI double makes it 15-1. Kyle Farmer with a sac fly makes it 16-1. Mike Yastrzemski with an RBI double makes it 17-1. The Diamondbacks try to come back in the bottom of the 9th with a Vargas RBI double to make it 17-2. And that will be it. An absolute blowout for this one. Braves up to 5-2. They're a half game behind the Marlins for first place in the division. Arizona drops to 3-4. They lose their first game after sweeping the Detroit Tigers. And here comes the fun part of the video where why everybody probably clicked on the video. The Mets and the Giants, and what was probably the biggest Giants spot ever. Giants win 7-2. This just seemed like a bad spot altogether for the Mets after coming off of an 11-inning game in St. Louis, then having to travel all the way to the West Coast. Granted, yes, it's only the first week of the year. Still a crappy traveling spot. The Mets did get the scoring started, but we look at it. David Peterson, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Then they brought in Sean Manaea for the remainder of the game. 1 earned run, 4 hits, and 3 2/3. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. So he actually looked halfway decent. But at that point, the game was kind of already over. Robbie Ray looked good for the Giants, allowing 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. And we look at the scoring. Bo Bichette finally gets something done. He gets an RBI double, and that ends up bringing in Soto. Makes it a 1-0 game. And that lead lasted very, very short because Luis Arraez with a RBI triple, Matt Chapman with an RBI double, and then a fielding error makes it 3-1 after the first inning. Mark Vientos with his first home run of the season makes it 3-2 in the top of the second. That's all the runs the Mets would end up getting. A sac high from Jung-Ho Lee in the third. A sac fly from Harrison Bader in the third makes it 4-2, then 5-2. Casey Smith makes it 6-2. Rafael Devers with a solo shot makes it 7-2. And that would be all the runs scored in the game. Just an overall an ugly game for the Mets and what was a ugly spot for them. Now, let's get something clear. I got a couple of comments specifically from somebody saying, "Oh, you got to start worrying about certain players. Lindor's hitting 130, Bichette's hitting 129, Polanco's hitting 174, Simeon's batting 130." We didn't bring in Simeon for his bat. We brought him in for his defense, but that's not the point. Still should be hitting decently. Just to give you guys an idea, we're 6 to 7 games into the year. Here are some notable names that are all hitting under 200. Aaron Judge, Jazz Chisholm, Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Mookie Betts, Will Smith, Jose Ramirez, Byron Buxton, Acuna Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr., Ketel Marte, Brent Rooker, Langford, Henderson, Ozuna, McLean from the Reds, Wood, Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Bohm, Springer, Kirk, Herrera, Wynn, Duran, Story, Swanson, Green, Bogarts. People are going to start off slow. Just because some guys aren't getting off to blazing starts doesn't mean they're not playing well. And the offense will come from these players. Lindor will be fine. Bichette will be fine. Polanco, hopefully we can get something out of him. Simeon's got a good glove. I don't need him to hit. It does not matter. And I see a lot of Mets fans overreacting, like, "Oh my God, the season's over." We're 7 games into the season. Y'all are embarrassing. Like, I understand the little jokes that they're like, if they lose the game, season's over. Some people are just crazy right now. I have the title of this video, Mets season over? No. Nobody's season's over yet. Maybe the Colorado Rockies. But nobody's season's over yet. We are on April 3rd as I'm recording this. We're April 3rd. We're a week and a half into the season. Actually, we're 8 days into the season. Fucking relax. Like, the amount of players that are off to slow starts, it happens. Yes, it doesn't help that 4 of them are in the Mets lineup. Now, I just listed off 4 that was in the Philly lineup. I listed off 4 that was in the Dodgers lineup. I listed off 3 that was in the Yankees lineup. Like, you've got a bunch of players struggling. Is anybody's season over? No. No. And I just wanted to bring that to your attention because some people overreact over 7 games. It's 7 games. Now, if these are results in June, July. If I'm staring at 4th of July weekend and Lindor's got a 130 batting average, then we've got a problem. It is April 3rd. Stop. No more overreacting, because at the end of the day, all these guys go right back to the back of their baseball card, and they're gonna Lindor's gonna hit for almost 300. Bichette's gonna end up hitting for almost 300. Like they're going to be fine. Judge is going to hit almost 300. Ohtani's going to hit great. You can go. Is Kyle Tucker going to suck all year? No. Is Mookie Betts going to suck all year? No. Is Ronald Acuna Jr. going to suck all year? No. All these guys going to end up being good. Relax. Let's have fun. It's the beginning of the baseball season. I know everybody's excited, and if their team loses one game and the season's over, it's not. Relax. It'll be okay. And we move on. There'll be a full card tomorrow. Everybody plays today, including 3 teams that are starting pretty much right as I'm recording this video. The Dodger game is already in the first inning. The Cardinal game's in the first inning. The Yankee game's warming up. So lots of baseball to be played. But hey, relax. This is supposed to be fun. No need to overreact, people. That's going to do it for this video. Enjoy watching baseball today, and I'll see you guys with another recap tomorrow.